Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. For check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. For check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, for check it, for check it, check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Alright, so we still have to do it the way we do it every day here on Sammy Flex TV. Showbiz Daily is it, and I want everybody to know that indeed this is the home of quality showbiz analysis, the best you can get online, and you can only get that with my people gathered here for the show. At least Nana Reagan is appearing again after a long while. Today he's in red. Maybe his Valentine's just started. He started Valentine's too early. 14th February is just some 15 days away from here, so he is already prepared for Vows Day.
Maybe I'm celebrating it because on the 4th, if I can't celebrate it.
Why?
Oh, I have a show.
Oh, so what?
I cannot celebrate Vows Day.
How do you celebrate Vows Day that you have a show?
You want me to explain or give details how we
No, you say you can't celebrate. It looks like there's going to be some party B.
Oh no, not party. I mean the same Vows Day activities, you know.
Which activities?
Yeah, people know those who celebrate Vows Day, they know. Why are you pushing me to tell you?
I don't know any activities with Vows Day celebration.
How do you celebrate your Vows Day?
Me, I just, whoever I want to talk to, oh, happy Vows Day. If I have to gift something, chocolate or something, some flower.
Some people too love to visit their loved ones and all of that. So people have to.
So you are talking about the loved ones one visiting.
No, the Vows Day is for to celebrate with your loved ones.
So you ask him, he is telling you how
he said, my own. Oh, I give gifts. You know, I give gifts and then I call people and then sometimes. You know, they visit. I didn't say that.
Hey, I did. Opportunity, yeah, nobody could do. What is the opportunity? Yeah, well, it's all good. So Nana Regan says he'll be so busy. He has a show. You have a show where?
I would give details.
You give details, okay. So he'll be too busy to celebrate Vows Day. No problem. Read here. We will celebrate Vows Day everywhere we will be in this world. Show or no show, Vows Day will be celebrated, and that is what you guys should know. Nana, you were part of Nana Ifia Santua Singathon. How far? Your certification, how far with it?
Yes, we are still on it. I mean, we submitted the evidence early this month. We are still in January. Yes, so early this month. So we normally it takes minimum of 12 weeks. That is, I think, 3 months or so. Yeah, so we are still waiting. I think we've done the first month. So we are saying, but if you want express, you know, Guinness World Records, they have that package, the express package, that if you want your evidence to be reviewed as soon as possible, there's a price you pay for it. So if you think you can afford it, you can just send in the money and then they will talk to you about it, and it will be done within, let's say, a week or two. They will finish with your review.
Wow.
Yes.
They take money.
Yes. Even with the application, if you want them to respond or reply to your application early, you pay. There's the money you pay.
I see.
Yes. You can go, unless you want to go through the normal process. The normal process is free. If you send your evidence to it, is free. In fact, some people were asking that, why is it that there are no Guinness World Record reps there? If you want to bring a rep from Guinness World Record, you are going to of every single bill, including his flight, accommodation, per DM.
Yeah, yesterday I was watching someone be with currency. They've actually packed the Guinness World Record guys in a room, and the guy was pulling. They said the strongest shoulder. He was pulling a car, and the something was that the rep was there.
Yes, so there. With that one, when the moment the guy finishes, they will just declare the record and give you your certificate there and there. So you don't have to wait for them to review anything. So if you don't have the money to do that, in fact, with a first on, I think after the first day, we wrote Guinness World Record that they should at least send a rep to come and see what's happening with the Singator. But unfortunately for us, they were on break. They were on Christmas holiday break, December break. So they didn't even read their mail till this January. So when they came, we just told them that, we have finished, and then they said, okay, then we should just send the evidence for them to review it. So we are still waiting for them.
I see. Well, so that was just by the way. Let's get back to serious business. Nana Reagan is part of what's your record label's name again? Rough Town Records, and of course he's here as a pandit as well. Roland Amate also representing Shagzy, representing Shatter Movement Empire. In Team Dodu Solomon at the extreme end is also our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and for Inti Dosu Digital Solutions, he is ready to work with you same way. Digital Rasta is called Currency, who is doing our camera for us. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. And for information, Tap Send is also here. Anytime you want to send money from abroad, everybody has endorsed Tap Send. So why don't you also get the app downloaded on your phone? Remember to always use the promo code SammyFlex. And again, the new wave that is trending on Tap Send, that is the wallet. Start using it and get some more. You can always enjoy some good benefits from Tap Send. Thank you so much for always patronizing us here on SammyFlex TV. Subscribe to us and enjoy some more beautiful content here. Now let me start this story, because the story comes to me as a little insensitive. I don't know how my people will see it. It comes to me as a little insensitive because as showbiz people, sometimes I think that when our issues come, we are supposed to encourage, motivate ourselves. But sometimes you listen to people who are part of the industry, the things they say, and you ask yourself, hey, so who are we going to run to again? If our own people can disown us with their comments, then who are we going to run to again? I want to talk about Funny Face. We know for the past years what our man has been going through, and the fact that in recent times he even talked about people sabotaging him from getting some deals. This afternoon I spoke with him and he was telling me a lot. Of course, most of these things he's not able to say them out there, but there are so many machinations against him and his moves. Yet a pundit, Sally Frimpong man, had said on radio that Funny Face should go look for work. So Funny Face should go and look for work. And I'm asking, what work again? The guy says he wants to work. He wants to do stuff, yet people are crisscrossing him. Someone is still telling him to go look for work. Richie, if you have a story or video, whichever one, let us watch it and you come back. Okay, so this is the story as captured on Ghana Web. And it says, go and find a job. Saliman Blast broke Funny Face. This one there. This one, I also blame the writers a little bit. Go and find a job. Saliman blast broke funny face. It says controversial entertainment pundit Saliman has descended heavily on the comic actor Funny Face for soliciting financial support on social media. Now, according to her, Funny Face took the wrong step in making his predicament known to the general public and asking for financial support on social media, which attracted vehement criticism from some sections of the public. She asserted that Funny Face should look for jobs to do as a young man to fend for himself instead of availing himself for public criticism by begging people to come to his rescue. He, Funny Face, needs help in what sense? Is he a cripple? Can't he go and find work to do? Or he cannot work because he is a celebrity? He should knock on the doors of people to help him instead of going on social media to beg for money, she said while speaking on Adum TV and monitored by Ghana Web. Saliman further slammed Funny Face for using social media to solicit support and urged him to desist from such acts as it goes a long way to tarnish his image. Now, Funny Face said he's sick and has recovered now. If you make your predicament known to the whole world with some people chiding you, how would you heal? I think he should keep certain things to himself. Look at how Samoja made it public that he had promised him 1,000 CDs and people were criticizing him. If it was not good, I have a problem with him making the issue known on social media because that is causing more public havoc, she fumed. And as a matter of fact, I spoke with Funny this afternoon trying to find out if indeed there was a general outcry for money, and he said no, it was not his desire to do that, but it was Samojan. When he put out that particular post, Samojan decided to visit him, and when he visited, he said, "Oh, Funny, I brought you this, take this, but me, I want to put your number out because you've entertained the people." So it was Samojan who decided to do that and not him. That is what Funny Face explained to me earlier when I spoke with him on this social media begging, as Sally man is referring to it as such. Richie, do you want us to watch the video too? If you want us to watch, we can. So I pick views and opinions from the people.
Always attracting the public to your space. How would you heal? I know when always you say you are sick, but you are always attracting the public to your space. How would you heal? I know when you not so. How would you heal?
Okay,
heal.
Okay.
He's my friend. I feel say bibia won fan share back doors kakra ade asamoja kra na ebetena ho asamoja agi 1,000 Ghana so wa promise ne so obema ne 1,000 Ghana cedis na what they post in there ko sha ase enkrofo djuma na di asamoja because of the fact of person ombo. No, it is so everything that is should be done on social media. Nipa no
fan say tobo to say the wokan maybe a choir or fast so the apology and all these things might not be right, but no channel and why was it? Why is he a cripple? So why can't you go and find work to do? On to be Juma. And then they say, what for deceiving come baby or person here, Juma? You see, healthy people are motina young blood. Near for celebrity at night, so near Begina ho, knock. I don't want to be Juma because you are a celebrity. No much I'm concerned about you. No, about you, Muju, I don't know what's now. I'm on Juma.
Hey, Charlie. Funny Face versus Sally from Man and other issues. And other issues. Well, social pressure, Jamo. Such topics, I always want to start from you.
Sure. Well, there are two sides to this. I mean, the first side, as you said, the guy is going through something. It's like you need to encourage him instead of saying things that may hurt him or he may not feel good about it. That's one side of it. And for soliciting for the money on social media, I think we can still attribute it to him because after Asamoah giving him the money, I think he sought his permission to put it out. And then he agreed. So it's like him putting it out there. So I think for that one, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you think that's the way for you to get whatever solution that you are looking for, what is wrong with that? But know that it will come with some consequences.
Okay.
And that consequences is what Sally is saying is one of them. It's not everybody who will agree with you or think that this is the way to go. So some people will insult you small. Some people will also encourage you even more than necessary. And that's how it will happen. For what the Saliman is saying, for me, I won't go that direction. But I won't criticize her for going that direction. Because some people need that to do the right thing. When you hit them hard like that, in fact, it will be in his heart that for this reason I have to change or I have to do something for myself. So it will be a form of motivation. And again, it can also break you down. It's like, now let me go and hide somewhere so that nobody will even hear from me. Before you know, you are gone. You are gone. Yeah, nobody will even hear from you, and you can't come back from that. So it's the risk, and in fact, the society we live in general, you are always fighting from the day you were born. Put that thing in your head.
Fact.
Disease is looking for you. Other things and people that you interact with. Somebody, because of your name, they don't like you just because of your name. So if you decide to complain, you always get something to complain about. Fact. Without doing anything, and you'll be right. Oh, it's because of this that I'm not doing this. Because of that, I'm not doing this. I'm sick, that's why I'm not working. I'm this. You always get a reason not to do anything.
Not to do something, yeah.
So it's better you fight it and see what you can get out of it. In fact, people looking at you or watching you, knowing how you are forcing yourself to get it right. Some people will voluntarily help you. True. Based on the fact that they see that you are forcing, you are doing something. So me, that's why I will say I will not criticize Sally for going this direction, because it's one direction that you can also hit somebody to start doing things for themselves. And I've said it here, I think the last time we discussed, I was saying that Funny Face, I think he has so many avenues to make money. So after complaining, you don't just sit. Do something for yourself. If it is working or not, people will see and then try to help you or do whatever. Instead of coming out to say I'm broke, I've even started my destiny, but it's not working. How do I go about it? Who can help me to make it work? Something like that. Then you know that you are in certain process. But if you come out and say people are sabotaging me, we don't know what you are doing that people are sabotaging me. You didn't say it. So somebody like Solomon, who likes to go the hard-hitting direction, will get you there and then hit you so hard. But if you were saying that I started my own skit, but it is not working, I go for sponsorship, they don't want to give me because I'm getting bad reviews, what. How should I go around this? How should I do this? Then people will see that it's like you are doing something but it's not working. How can we help this guy for it to work? As I'm done, instead of giving you 1,000 CDs, he could have said, okay, I have a company, do advert for me, let me pay you. Something like that. Yeah. So Salima going hard on him, I think it's good for him to wake up if he is sleeping. And then take advantage of the numbers that he has. Funny Face, he has a huge numbers on him. And I think he can do something for himself based on the numbers that he has. Either he's doing it alone or he can collaborate with people and do it. And the other option, like Soliman said, go and find job. If you ask Soliman what kind of job that he can do, first of all, he said, take your CV to where you want to work. That's one side. Somebody will also tell you, travel abroad. People like you or in your line, they have traveled outside. Yes, and they are doing something smart. In fact, a lot of she's here on the Okodi holidays. We have a lot of examples to even mention. Some people will suggest that one to you as well. And with your status, you can travel outside easily. You can go out there and try your luck there if it is not working here. So it's good that some of you are talking to him. I think it will help him. No. Today he said even after talking to him, he got some kind of feeling. Yeah. Some of the suggestions that some of you will give will tell him what to do, even if he doesn't know what to do as it is now. But I won't criticize Sally that much because he also need this to fuel his ego or his energy to do something for himself. At least to prove some people wrong. If he just get it like the way these people are insulting me, I have to do something to shame them. It will give him energy to come out and do something instead of just complaining. Because if you decide to complain there, I can even complain on your behalf, and people will agree that yes, this is why it is not working for me. So he should. Now he has said it. I think it's good. It's part of the healing process. When you pour it out there like that. So now that he has done that, I think he should take the next step of doing things that will bring him back or get something better doing in his life.
Okay, Nana, take over. Let me listen to your input here.
Me, if I want to understand the motivation or the reasons behind Sally's criticizing
funny face.
I would say her criticism is wrong because she's posing as somebody who has clear intentions of showing love to Funny Face because she was heard mentioning he's my friend. He's my friend. So clearly,
I think she said that they have lived together before. Like,
so she is trying to tell us that whatever comments she is making is out of love, and that she is sending the message to Funny Face so that it will end well with him. But you see, for somebody, a public figure, you're not just talking about anybody. You're talking about somebody who is in a public space. For such a person to come out and say, I need help, you shouldn't just see it as somebody who have not made efforts in trying to get a job. It is wrong for anybody to think like that, especially when you are not even living with the person. You see, celebrities, there are a lot of them at some point in time in their lives, they know say I don't know him. Yeah, you money be the was me bibia and co and fat.
Yeah.
And fast can bring me. But I still have bills, I still have responsibilities. And today be an baby for him to even descend down and say okay, maybe some flesh crowd or barbering shop, me telling me tea, my men cost our barbering shop on tea. For
survival.
And yet it is not easy.
Yeah. We
know celebrities in this country, they were struggling at a point in time, they were getting visits. So taking that decision alone is not a joke. So Obiti Ghana her, and then the person comes out to say that help her. Don't just rush to think say the person is not sorry on yeshe or make effort to
go and find job.
No, go and find job. Like, do you know how many times he has woke up from his bed to try and look
in fact, his last post he said he is wanting to get back to business. And yet all the ambassadorial deals that he had going, he goes to them, they are not minding him again. And this afternoon, he actually told me some of the agents, they come, funny, why? What you do? Because everywhere they go now, the conversation changed.
So me, I understand. Say every space we are, there are political forces there. There are people that don't want Sammy Flex to excel in the YouTube space.
Yeah.
There are people that don't want Nana Regan to excel in the talent management space, and they will fight you. It doesn't mean Nana Regan is lazy and he is sleeping. When you are making a step, they are also following with a step to make sure that whatever effort you are making, it will not yield results. So if some people come out and say, Charlie, I need help. Man, Genesis or person Serebi Keke. Don't be quick in judging. In judging or concluding like that. Hey, everybody knows how to find a job. Ask Chemo. Tell us your classmates, then graduates. Do you know how many of them that don't have jobs and they are still in the house? Do you know how many of them that are writing letters with whatever CVs? OBC, you because they are fat. AI.
I tried to fix him.
Why you be fixing their mother? Yeah, so still on your money.
Charlie,
don't see things like that. Sally is speaking, I was also thinking about the opposite of what she is saying, or whatever funny face is called. And then funny face, I mean, do you know the number of people that will come out of this country and would want to show off?
We were in a lot.
Fact.
So if the person is leaving, that's me. Right? I mean, if any personal experience, we have gotten close to people. We have seen some of them in such situations before. For the person to cry out and say, "Charlie, I need help,"
it means it has gotten to that point.
Charlie, that point, that point that we are talking about. If you don't know that point, you can't talk about the point.
Yeah.
If you've not seen it before, you can't talk about it. But you take it normal. You just normal human living. It was it. No copy. Who do you do pension? Obi enu ejuma pension street boy.
He says he even wants to do the events. The children event, all those things.
He should come for partnership. We are ready.
I know now he's open. So if you also have a day, why not?
So me, I think
it was.
Though I agree that Sally has a point with some of the things that she is saying. Charlie, to go hard on funny face at this time, for me, it is wrong.
Inhuman. Okay, Ro, wrap up on that topic. Let's move on to the next one.
Sammy, this is very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate we've gotten to this point. In fact, me, the moment I saw the post, I said, okay, man has opened himself up. And when you open yourself up like that, expect everything, including some of these ones. Expect everything. There are ones that will call you and sympathize with you. There are ones that will call you and also talk to you. There are ones that will also come. And that one, you would wish you never even existed. Or they never, like you never even heard their voice. Or whatever they had to say. And this probably could be one of them. You know, because of social media, unfortunately, there are certain things that we would normally overlook. There are certain people that when the moment you see them cry for help, like openly, then you know there is something wrong.
They've gotten to their breaking point.
Yes. And in our space, we have plenty. We have plenty. If we should open floor, put mic at Independence Square. Not anybody, just the people in our space. Everybody should come and mention their ordeal. We will know that, hey, everybody should go and sleep. In fact, your own is better. We are even talking about funny face today. There's somebody who in the public's eye is okay, but when he or she enters into the room, it is not crying, wailing. And that is the situation we find ourselves. So sometimes some of these statements, when I see them, I would wish funny face would see the fact that, okay, I have opened myself and some of these things would come. It all depends on what you are going to do with it. You can either let it break you more or let it serve as a motivation. If you are the receiving end, like I always say, it is not pleasant. We at the other side can only sympathize with you. But if you are at the end of the gun, you know it is not a pleasant experience at all before. If you are in front of the gun, you know it is not a pleasant experience at all. Because whether it is painful, whether it is soft, you are the one taking it.
A fact.
When Asamoah and the likes gave some comforting words to you, gave a little helping hand to you, you took it in good faith. And some of these things would come. It's like a fowl and its bow. You can't take it away from the fowl. From the meat. The meat. It is there. It depends on how you handle it. If you don't handle it well, that small thing can damage everything that you've even the ones that you've protected can damage it. This is just one out. You see, there are so many comforting words that came, But unfortunately, you see this one. If you don't take care, this one can break you. And Jaisu, stay strong. We will help you. We are here for you. No, all of them will vanish from your head.
They will not make sense.
No. Yeah. No. So me, I am happy. At least people are talking to him. I would wish most of these things, most of these conversations would be business, which is what he would wish to go to. Because if it is not about business, no matter how you sympathize with him, it will not last too. That is just a temporary solution to whatever he wants to. If it is not a business conversation, like, let's limit, it is well. For it is one day he knows. In fact, he heard it so many times. For him to have even gotten to this point, say it is well, no? Or on the bottom up. Yes,
God will provide.
Of course. But now he has already expressed his wish. And I would entreat anybody, if you have any proposal as far as his wish is concerned, let's make a move. Unless you make a move and he says, I am not interested, then you know, okay, you are sleeping or somewhere. Okay. Whatever, you leave him to his fate. But if you think it is a good move, like I am proposing and Chemo also proposed, we can throw it out to him, and if he's interested, of course we are open. This is a space that we work with each other. Even if we fight today, we will still work with each other. So for Saliman's statement there, I would just want him to see it as one of the things that would come with opening up like that. Definitely there are some people that will come and they will not have mercy on you. Whether it is with love or it is with hate, it will come to. They will enter straight without any feelings. Some people would come with feelings. Let's take it like that. But this one, even the ones that Bongo Ideas also told him, he went to reply, screenshot Bongo Ideas own, and was cursing him here and there. I want him to see that when you open up like that, unfortunately, some of these kakas will come. They will enter. You will not like them. But it all depends on how you deal with it or what you are going to use it for. If you let it break you, then we will help you dig the grave and buy a casket. But if you want to...
But we should also try and discourage people from doing that deliberately, because another side of some of these comments or actions is that, see, there are people who is coming to beg you for money or yari.
He needs that.
He needs it. The person needs. If that same person dies, you get to know that, this person needed just this help. And then if the people are coming out to cry for help too, it is a problem.
It's
what kind of attitude is this? And somebody saying I need help doesn't mean come and give me money.
No. That's what I'm saying. That it's not about giving him money.
So I was expecting Sally to say, okay, we have job opportunities.
Then also in two man.
Oh no, they no, they man.
I don't need the man.
Too many who say the partner making effort to be more now.
And
Silver and
go find work, go find job.
Who are working the other man?
Silver and gold, you don't get
to find work in this.
It's just like musicians crying that their fans are not good, and when one dies right now, you see the likes of Musica and the rest going to do in someone 50,000, 100,000, 20,000. It's the same thing. But unfortunately, some of these people, as much as we would want to discourage some people from taking that line, we should also understand and come to terms with the fact that they will always be with us. The Bible says the poor will continue to be with us, and so will some mofos. They will, whether you like them or not, they will still be here.
And sometimes those things will make you sit up and then weigh your options, because some people, they are also looking at one option, it is not working, and they are complaining, and still they are looking at that. But so be the do at my main question is they allow working. Like that's it. It's not good, but I mean it's part of our lives. That's how life is. So you should just take it calmly and work.
Manage it.
Yes.
Well, let's see how it goes in our next approach. Something I also saw that caught my attention is an Amerado response to what social media calls agenda boys' way of trolling celebrities. So there is this guy on Twitter called Twilight, or is it Twilight, however they call it? Twilight. Okay. So he has been trolling. He's what many will call agenda boy agenda. Recently, I think I've been seeing him on Kojo, not Kojo, DJ Slim's podcast, speaking all junk and trash, and I think he's enjoying it. He should enjoy it until one day. Yeah, he should enjoy it until. Yeah, he should enjoy it until one day. The way it is. So. He actually tweeted something about Stonebwoy, and the kind of response Amerado gave him makes me ask. So all the celebrities, they see the quote and unquote the nonsense some of their fans and these agenda boys say about their colleagues, yet they ignore. What at all would even make Amerado come and put out this response to this tweet? Richie, let's see it. It says, so the Twilight guy actually tweeted that Amerado no start singing early, like by now Stonebwoy no get career. This is how painful he tweeted this message. Amerado no start singing early, like by now Stonebwoy no get career. In essence, what he's saying is that Amerado sings better than Stonebwoy, that Stonebwoy does not even deserve to get a place if Amerado has started singing. Then Amerado comes in and says, bro, stop disrespecting Stonebwoy, with an angry emoji, telling him that I'm really angry about this tweet you just made, that stop disrespecting Stonebwoy. And I'm asking that, oh, that was too quick, that was too fine. And is this something that they see and they ignore, or to, if it had been maybe another artist, Amerado wouldn't have responded to it this way, but maybe it is Stonebwoy, so he's responding. Like, I'm asking so many questions around it, and other reactions my people would want to add. So, Roland, continue from there. You have been playing on that app as well.
Right, I mean, this one, it comes to, for Amerado to, you see, the response was very simple and straightforward. The boy thinks is somebody who probably is naive with some of these fanfooling, would think they are praising him. This is not a praise to Amerado. To say he's a fine singer or a good singer or a better singer. This is a pure disrespect to Stonebwoy, nothing else, nothing more.
Okay.
The person wants to disrespect Stonebwoy and just need somebody as a tool
to do it. And
this is what Amerado means by this statement. Bro, whatever you want to do to Stonebwoy, do it. Or maybe if you want to speak to Stonebwoy direct, do it. Leave my name out of it. And he's doing this because he knows tomorrow they will do it to him. Oh yes, they will do it to you.
But then I'll argue that whether he also responds this way or not, they'll still do it to him.
No, but you see, posterity would determine how his would go. Sometimes when you come out to respond in this manner, when it is your turn, see, believe it or not, you will still find some people who would fight for you.
Okay.
There would be certain instances that Amerado wouldn't be the one to fight. And another person seeing this would know that yes, he did this one day, and we know who this particular person is. See, there are some people, when they do this to them, nobody would fight for them. There are some people in the space that when they see that, oh, these boys are doing this to this particular person, nobody would even put mouth. Even Headless had a battle with this particular guy over this particular issue.
Oh, I see.
Yes, they traded insult woto. It was back and forth like that. So you see, when you come out in that manner, this has nothing to do with you praising Amerado. This is you disrespecting Stonebwoy, plain and simple. And bro, if you want to go that tangent, go alone. Because if should you attach Amerado's name to it, then it means that it is just like Obidi Adiebo. Now what to Amatubo to Yabo, now to Nephew Misana Bofo. And you also want to hit me back. And you look around and you don't find anything but this same bottle. And one or the bomb. Amerado share or no akoye sa bottle na dey kontokwa. He's become a tool to that particular fight. Good. So if he doesn't exclude himself, tomorrow one share the never come. Opinion or tina firma mo firing and can you na carry for count. And he knows definitely they will do it to him. He's seen it. This thing didn't start today. There are so many people whom these things have been done to. And he's seen it. Some of them would come plain and simple and respond. Sarkodie has done it. Shatta has done it. And a few others also do it. And all these people, we know how when theirs come, people openly come to fight for them. So for some of these people there, like I said earlier, they will be there. But how we treat them will determine whether they will get relevance or not. So when he because he's an agenda boy, of course he has some level of following on social media. So some people would want to naively chicken into that particular thing and say, oh, let me not go and talk about him, because if he should channel that energy onto me, probably I'm going to get hit on the app. No, boss, it has nothing to do with that. This is a pure disrespect to another person. You want to use Amerado as a tool, and he says, bro, take me out of it. And in fact, the mode in which you are disrespecting the person's self is senseless. It's senseless. Because if the person was not a good singer or good at what he's doing, do you think the person will come this far? Do you think the person will come this far? If you want to disrespect Stonebwoy by saying he's not a better singer, do you think he would come this far? Do you know how many people who even have finer voices than Stonebwoy, yet they are unknown? You think it is just about having voice to sing? If it is just about having voice to sing, and there are certain people who are relevant not because they've even uttered a word even in a microphone, but then their relevance surpasses certain people who think they are even masters of this game. Yeah. So this thing there a nonsense to start with, and Amerado wouldn't want to even associate himself to it. So me,
I remember when this guy, what's his name, the guy in Kumasi, the one Shatta did the feature for.
J-Bad.
When Shatta did the J-Bad song and Twitter agenda boys were laughing or trolling at Shatta, what kind of verse is this? Then someone told me, so how come J-Bad is quiet? Why is he not coming to run about that? Hey, exactly. That thing I got from Shatta is a blessing, and whether good or bad, I still have a joint with Shatta. Someone came to us, but why is the boy happy? Initially I said, doesn't know, but still, he has to make that thing a record. Exactly. So when the people were fooling over Shatta's verse, he came to correct them.
And you see this, somebody will say, it is not even the punches from my enemies that pains me, but the silence of my loved ones.
One wrote some, I remember.
The silence of my loved ones. That is more painful. And you see this, the person who made this observation, tomorrow, should the same thing be done to J-Bad, he would give him a reminder. In fact, of a money receipt clean. So some of these things, yes, it may not probably save the whole situation. It may not stop some people from fooling, but then it will save you yourself from some of these things moving forward. Tomorrow, should it happen to you, it may not be the same effect as this, but probably be minimized, because when it was done to somebody, you stepped in and you disassociated yourself from it. So let's play. Me, I like the response. It was simple, but carries lots of weight.
Okay, Nana, you also handle a talent. So yes. In situations like this, how would you also discuss it?
Yes, clearly I also encourage or suggest to my talent that he or she should respond the same way Amerado did. I mean, me, I've sat on this platform to say that at every point in time, if you are a celebrity or a top or an A-list musician, and you think that people are using you as a tool to disrespect people, you also get to that stage where they will use somebody to disrespect you. Whether you like it, everybody will pass through that stage. Until hopefully say you'll be legend because of what we are there. Also be legend. You go take out.
You go collect.
Don't man that down. Like, don't make just your deceive you that it will not pass. It will pass, and you get to that level where another young boy will come and then they will be using the boy to, measure your success and tell you that right now there you be legend. Your time is true. You see what is going? It reminds me of when Sammy came out and organized a crime party that he wanted.
What party?
A crime party. From somebody and the person did not somebody. It was the kind of messages that I was getting.
The crime party.
That is where I agree with Roland's point that, see, when they are using you as a tool to disrespect somebody today, or you think that today, okay, I'm in the best position to just sit back and watch, like, let me watch what is going on. I will not say anything. It drew so we sit and go for the pema. So sometimes I think it is good that when you see anybody at all, whether you're a fan or anybody at all, trying to, show clear acts of disrespect or insult somebody because of you, it is best to give some of this response so that at least we will have it on record that, okay, you did not tolerate it, or you did not encourage that, or you were not even happy you were being used to disrespect somebody. And if somebody says anything against Amerado and he feels disrespected and he comes out to say, no, what you are saying, you are disrespecting, and say, we will get a lot of people to say that, okay, yes, this guy always, he wants to be in his lane, and when it is being even done to other people, he would come out and say,
to correct it.
You understand? Yeah. So it is always right that if you see your fans or anybody trying to go this direction just to prove that they love you, don't let anybody hate somebody to prove their love for you.
Exactly.
It is wrong.
Exactly. One of my key things.
Yes, don't let anybody in this world hate on somebody or disrespect somebody
to show
just
how much they love you.
Their love for you. Hey, Ochina, love for no.
The same energy will come back to you.
You will clap your hands.
The same energy will come back
to you. I think Amerado did the right. And what you were asking, what will make him come out
do
and
such a thing?
Such a thing. I mean, it's growth, maturity. Because if you've not passed through the process, if you've not been in the space for a very long time, you will not understand what motivated him to come out and act this way. He has seen it. In fact, what we are discussing on this platform, Amerado did one commoda. Yeah, they are young brave. So if you are smart and maybe also drew top one of who descend there, if you want to descend respectfully, those that are descending now, respect them, and don't make anybody use you to disrespect them, because where you want to go, they are already there and they are coming down, so that you will get the space to also be there. So what it means that tomorrow you will also descend for another person to come there.
Fact.
So don't allow your fame or today's hit or trends enter into your head, and then you'll be big-headed, and then people every day are there should be able to Facebook no be actual Amerado cry is a better rapper than Sarkodie, and not Twitter no be actual because I say we over TikTok no be actual camera see the one time Amerado started to no crack more and no crack more from na we be am for kick because I say na you there na why let us see. Oh, bad you need the power to I say on person about cocaine because of cocaine they are public. No, bro. Make your statements. Let the people see that. See, those who are reading the tweet and laughing and reacting, they are discerning people among them.
Yes.
Some of them will read this tweet. They will not react to it on Twitter, but in their minds, they've taken a certain position that clearly no to say any opportunity that they will discourage this boy from doing or repeating it.
Yeah.
So let such people now heading now money on. Let them know also position on some of these actions. But if you sit down now you're there, it means that it might not necessarily mean maybe a but it when people want to accuse you say you cannot blame such people. So the best thing you can do is to do what Amerado did. Now everybody knows that Twilight disrespecting Stonebwoy wasn't a good thing for Amerado, and it's a very good thing, a very good receipt.
It is there for future.
Yeah, it is there forever.
Yeah.
But if you keep quiet and you sleep, tomorrow you're the yawa. Obia be the now kind of now you do yeah we say the Ghana says the receipt in there.
Yeah, very chamber is here.
Is that one the BIA receipt now?
Well, Chavo, wrap up on this topic for me.
Yeah, for me, I think if we want to advise the celebrities to respond to some of these things, it will also be a huge problem for them. You are also going to put huge pressure on them to be responding to people who intentionally go that direction, so that you respond to give them value of their tweets. Me, that's how I saw this tweet. I think yes, Amerado was quick to say that hey, don't go where you want to go because you are just trying to disrespect the guy that I admire. Or
someone that I've been learning from.
Yes, and for those who know the industry, who are in the industry and know what is happening, what Stonebwoy has achieved in this industry, Amerado has not even gotten to
half of them.
It.
Yeah, fact.
So if you know all those things, you will see this tweet as rubbish. There's no need for you to give it any weight. In fact, it's getting weight because of Amerado's response. So me, when I saw it, I was like, well, sometimes you need to respond to some of these things, but sometimes too, it's good not to say it.
To ignore.
Yes. Especially when you see that there's no weight here. For those who are I want a better word, not to say
offend anybody.
Yes,
okay.
but it's still coming. For those who are stupid, they don't care about Amerado's response. That's the word I think I have to use. They don't care about Amerado's response. They will still go by what
the guy is saying.
And for those who are discerning enough, who knows what is happening, they will know that this guy, he just wanted to hit Stonebwoy or something. Maybe something is happening, and this is his way of doing it. Whether Amerado likes it or not, somebody will also do it to him, regardless of response that he will bring. So if you want to respond to some of these things that people put out there, then you have a huge task ahead of you, because Bongo idea, that's his thing. He uses others to hate others. I mean, now go to his he will say Stonebwoy is doing this good, Shatawale is trash. Then many days will pass, and then he will say Shatawale is the one doing the right thing, Stonebwoy is trash. In fact, not long ago he has done one that I've seen. He was talking about Stonebwoy being sponsored by the state to go to Cote d'Ivoire, and Shatawale will not do that, and it's the same thing.
Why? Who wrote that?
Bongo ideas.
Bongo ideas.
Yes.
I've not seen that.
He's shaming Stonebwoy with what Shatawale will not do. So you want Shatawale to go and respond to Bongo ideas? No. That is his style. He will do it again. So regardless of your response, it will still happen. We should just know some of these guys and know what they stand for and ignore them. You don't give them any value. Because this thing, me, when I see him tweeting like this, I see how bogus the whole tweet is. So I won't take it serious. Then
but how many are you? As in, how many people are thinking like Chemo?
Yes, good. So people who are not thinking like me, regardless of your response, will still go with the guy. That's my
some people that your response can also
you will change them, like you will make them
change their perception.
But for me, I think those people will be few. Those people who now change their perception based on Amerado's tweet will be few. And I think that's why I'm saying that if we put the burden on the celebrities to always respond to those who are using them to shame others, it will be a huge task. Once a while, yes, fine, you can try and do one or two, but even that one, look at how obvious the message is coming. If it is that trash, don't. Like this guy's message, Stonebwoy has, I think,
achieved a lot.
Has achieved a lot.
Singing, yeah.
Singing, even getting award from BET, getting nomination from BET, other things that.
He's actually gotten an award from this.
Yes, and Amerado is just coming. I mean, he's nowhere near what Stonebwoy has done, even in terms of age. Like, can Amerado also stay in the competition for that long? There are so many things that if you are discerning enough, you will know that, oh, this thing that the guy is saying is just for the Twitter agenda boys kind of thing. So you don't give it any weight. That's the point I'm trying to make here. Because a lot of them are doing it. Some of them, we are not talking about it because no celebrity responded. They have done a lot of, like the bongo idea one that I'm saying. People saw it, but I didn't see anybody discussing it. Because this guy, this is straight, forget him. That's why. If it was the first time that he is doing that, I'm very sure that people will respond to him that why is he disrespecting Stonebwoy. Okay. But nobody is paying attention because this is his trade.
That's what he's been doing.
Yes, so we should treat it with the contempt that it deserves. But if we decide to discuss it now, it will blow up. And that's what he's looking for. And some of these guys, when they do something like this, they know what they are doing. They are waiting for a celebrity or somebody with numbers. Just comment on it for them to do whatever they want to do with it. So for me, yes, sometimes you have to respond, but they should also be careful not to just give value
audience to just anybody.
That is also another thing that maybe you're also not tackling is the fact that these guys are people that already have numbers and engagements online. And when they do some of these things and they want to say, okay, because you don't want to fuel it or let people discuss it or anything, so you let it slide. What it does is that it motivates and encourages hundreds of such people to do the same.
It gives them some power.
Yes, it gives them that power. That
what you
now,
do.
So what Amerado did, it depends on how we are going to discuss it. That is what will inform those watching or those who want to even do what Twilight did. That okay, if I do this thing, maybe still people are going to, give me that bad eye. Like, no, what I did was wrong. There are a lot of people who wants to be like Twilight. There are a lot of people who wants to be like Bongo ideas, but they get discouraged because of the comment of certain people. So they will not debate. The moment you keep quiet and you give a blind eye to it, the person will just also be another Bongo ideas. And then before you realize, we have a lot of them. We have to make it difficult for them to become a Bongo idea. And it starts with some of these conversations we are having.
They have audience that they appeal to. I can assure you about that. In fact, we have insult media on our social media space. When you go there, the only thing that they do is to insult people. And there are people who like that kind of content. So if you decide to say that whenever they insult somebody, you are going to respond just to dissociate yourself from what is happening. Like, it will be so much. This guy, go and see his following and the thing that he discussed. He is getting the engagement, but not from you. It's from those people in that circle. So for them, whatever you say, anyway it is because it's coming from Twilight. That's the point I'm making, that they have their audience, they have people that they appeal to. So sometimes when you respond like that, you are only giving him more audience apart from the one that he appeals to. Because Amerado is now giving him an audience that now we are even discussing Twilight here. It's because of Amerado, not because of what he did. So that's why I'm saying that they should be careful. Yes, sometimes you have to go in. I will agree with you that some of the comments, yes, you have to go in, but you have to analyze that.
At least measure it.
Yes, so that be so selective, so that you don't fuel them the way they want it.
Okay, I think both sides work based on how you measure it. That is the beauty of this conversation. Based on how you measure it, both sides can still be a perfect option in your application. So make sure you choose the right option based on your situation. Now, let's do this final one before we run away from here. And I'm asking that, is it so easy for Nigerians to do this O2 Arena? But how? See the videos 28th January show. Yeah. Not much noise was even made. Like, we did not see so much noise everywhere. We knew that he had announced it. Yes, fine. But we did not see the video going for BBC interview, going for Choice FM. Like, we just saw no poof, full house. Like, whoa, you have to do the event. Is this so easy?
It's not easy.
But how? Like, I think they are making it so easy.
It's not easy. It is not easy. It is just like saying, oh, Shatawale releases songs now, and before you realize 20k, 50k, 100k. So it is easy for him. It is not easy. This is this is years of build up. And that years of build up, you can't quantify it. Even the blueprint for doing this is one that has been built up for years.
Hey, Charlie.
What we are seeing, and
this is January. London is very cold. London records negative.
Winter, pa.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying the blueprint for this one is not even goes beyond a decade. So let's not sit anywhere and say it is easy or because it is Davido. If you like, let's pick another artist from a different place who probably has bigger numbers than Davido, even on social media. Put the person there and he will fail. Put the person there and he will fail. Let's count how many.
Look at the coordination.
How many people?
How security people are watching.
Let's pick artists from even West Africa alone, and let's count the number of people who can do this. I'm gonna 15 people.
15.
I just want to expand this more. At least some people can do Indigo and the likes. I'm gonna 15 people. You understand? If it is easy, like by this time, we have 1,001 people doing it. That's what I want to say. Even the video to have done this, it is still not easy. This thing that you are seeing the video do that you are calling it easy, it is not easy. The money, let's put it, the money involved is not even easy for anybody.
The money there.
Yeah. Exactly.
That is the only uneasy. That is the only thing that makes it not easy.
You see, we will go and put. We will fix BBC, fix Al Jazeera, fix why? CNN. That's what ever say more free. Let's pick another artist. Give the artist all these platforms and still go and put the person there. You see, the panel do 15. You understand? It is not easy. This is years of hard work. This is years of build up. This blueprint was not built even in a decade. These are people's toils who have researched, done it, failed for so many times, and have learned from their mistakes, build it up, and are now using it. So if you see them do it, it is just like seeing Sarkodie release a song. I mean, when Sarkodie dropped the video for a time, somebody told me, hey, see 20k, 50k.
I think in about 5 hours it had about 50k.
Somebody will sit back and say, hey, Sarkodie nyanefo. Chale, oh, check and go community 5. You were not with him. Building this particular audience up, you were not with him. That blueprint that he's been able to set down, it's a quiet template, amano. Into your tamtuma, neko or tamtu. Now, before you build that template, it will take you years, time, investment, resources, sacrifice, all these things, and even currently, the financial sacrifice that we do it as long as you live. Until you are dead and gone, that is when that burden will be taken off your shoulder. But then, even the video today is still sacrificing. If not for anything, financial sacrifice. Even his time is money. Aside the physical one that he's investing, there's that intangible one, like the time one that he's also investing. And the video is not doing this because when you show being all or he just wants to entertain. It is business. It is business. So let's not see this and think, now dear, even the Nigerians have it. No. Hey, let's pick 20 of the Nigerians and you realize that it is about just 6 or even 5 or 4 that can do this.
Hey,
yes, pick 20 of even the Nigerian artists. And
because the video, I don't know if you check his timeline, right? It's not about how many times he posted this.
That should tell you it is not easy. That should even tell you it is not easy. That should even be the reason for
the fact that he did not say much.
Yes. If it is easy, and can the video here get 28 new and you see another one 29, 30th, 30, like it will a tallest follow up like that with different, not only the video, different people doing it. But that, because it is not easy, that is why some will tell some people wait until it is your time. When you put in that level of sacrifice and investment and you hit that point and you know it is your time, you do it. I mean, medical is going to the Indigo now. I said go back to me 5 years ago, go back to me 3 years ago. But he is choosing now. Why now? Because his level of investment in the game, he is now seeing the gate opening. Until you see that thing, you are ready for that feat. Don't try. Don't think the video has done this so you to hear your song on BBC Extra to be play Bakumienu on some international radio stations now. Gram. You think you rich? Also, see, even if they carry your family members self go put forward to it, you will still not be able to spot them.
I see. Nana. In fact, when I watched the concert, I said, really? Timeless album tour, and the thing was done so with some snap of a finger to me. But as I say, to the dreaded
Hyper was there.
I don't know if he was there or someone sent him the video.
Logo, you know.
I mean, the time will come. Yeah, it is not easy. In fact, I will not even expand it to other artists in other areas. I will limit myself to even the Nigeria there. If it is that easy, it won't even be the new crop of artists trying to fill the O2. And almost past legends in a concert. Yeah, I'm telling you, if it is that easy, and even their old musicians will put up concert at the O2 and then
Olamide has never done O2 before, but your friend said Ashake came to do O2.
You understand? So it is not easy at all. I mean, it takes a lot of work and efforts to get some of these done successfully. Like Sika, money is one of the main major things. Because let's ask ourselves, how does some of these things come out successfully? You need to engage the services of certain people. It is not free. There are some people that we know today. Shows you know, say if you have a certain amount of money, you would want to go for these people to organize the show, do setup for you, do production for you. But maybe because of your money, your strength, your financial strength, you just go for the normal
level. Normal level.
You go for such people. But if you have the money, sitting down breathing,
you go hard.
It is the same thing with promotion. If you have money, you know that you see certain people that are doing, dance to your singles. You see certain videos, certain promotional materials that you put out. You see certain areas where your videos will be played, but because you have a very small budget, you limit yourselves to the available, resources. So it is not easy. The easy that we are talking about is not just human resource like labor, carpenter, farm, radio. The money itself, the conversations, even how to get we are in an industry where sometimes you need the services of roll and cry. You contact currency, and we tell you, Charlie, forget. So you will not even respond to your text. There are some people too who respond to your text and they will tell you to give them front money before the conversation. They see it as consultation.
Yeah.
Give them $100, $200. I don't go.
I want to contact before now. Who's that contact anymore? There, I'll get you.
So it is not easy at all. Anyhow that you will get it, anyhow that you even get the venue. There are people who have gone to O2 to book. They have their money ready to book O2, but it was not given to them. So it is not easy in every sense. It takes a lot of work, determination, dedication to get some of these things come out like the way we are seeing it. So yes, kudos to Davido and his team for putting it up. I mean, this is an entire work.
Okay.
This is an entire
when
work.
I watch that thing, the beanie,
this is an entire work, like sleepless nights. So don't see some of these things like normal like that. It took me, I had to stay away for 5 days to enter the vice president's house. Somebody too have been going to Flagstaff.
Oh, okay. I get the drift now.
You get it?
I get the drift now. So it has to take you 5 days of Singleton
to enter into the vice president's home. So it is not anyhow you will get it. Somebody will use money, somebody will dress up and go there in suit, and the vice president will open his doors, come and sit down, we'll talk.
She'll be entering Flagstaff.
You understand?
Rough. So
how can you also enter there? So it is not even your sister. We are seeing rough or cover. For her to be running there rough, it is not easy for her.
What's your news?
So I think that the Nigerians are doing, they are working. I will attribute everything to hard work. Yes, they are doing hard work, and it is giving them the results that we see. So I mean, kudos to them.
Okay, Chamo, wrap up the whole show for us.
Let me make it simple. First of all, it's not easy. It's not easy. If nothing at all, you will pay close to £500,000 to get the place.
I know.
So that one crash.
That one
a lot of musicians will not get that money to rent the place. So that one alone, £500,000. Nanka on your real estate.
Oh, do
So it's not easy. I think it's years of work, and I didn't do that. You have to work for many years to get there. Davido didn't start feeling O2 today, and he's been a musician for a longer time, not less than a decade. So if he's now feeling it, don't see it as easy. He has worked his way through to get to that point. And in fact, only few musicians in the world can do that. Even if you consider the whole world, every musician going to fill the place, you will see that it's only few people who can do that. So it's not easy. We just have to work hard, learn from some of these people, how and what they did. I mean, if you can get it.
Is that information difficult to find? Because I did an editorial earlier. I was asking. I know people like Stonebwoy and all those people. They would want to do this.
Yeah.
So why are they not going to them like their buddies?
No, they may have the information, but the information alone cannot take you there. That's why I'm even saying £500,000, £500,000 to rent the place. You can do 3-story building at Dodowa and then rent it out and take your money back. The risk is far cheaper than trying to fill the O2. So all those things will let some of them wait a bit. we have I have to consider other things, because even if I get the money to rent the place, how much do I use to do promotion, or what kind of people can I get to make it happen? Because those who can help you to fill the place, they will not take any cheap money. Like you won't get them cheap. Not at all. For those who can make it happen, they won't come. Like you won't get them cheap. So you have to consider all those things. So they may have the information, but their capacity is not up to the task ahead of them. So I think some people have the information, but they know that
how to apply it.
Yes, I'm not there yet. So they have to wait. So it's not easy, but those who can do it, now they have the formula. So for them, it's easy. But if we generalize it for all musicians, it's not easy. It's not easy at all.
Wow. Then challenge Davido dance. They deserve some flowers. Seriously.
Currency here in America, pal.
But I can't the No, Charlie, big ups to Davido, big ups to the team, and big ups to the Nigerians who have found the way. To be frank, it is not easy, but they make it look easy. Like, how? Hey! Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much. Another insightful conversation that you can only get on Sammy Flex TV here. Special thanks to Nana Reagan, who has started his birthday vows day. Nana said about America for most started and friend na mo friend na or say obeti me and mo abobra.
And you say me plane tickets. To Roland Amate, thanks so much for coming through. And Roland and his people, I'm sure we will confirm that tomorrow.
Yeah,
we'll break that.
Okay,
so we'll break some information about some listening party at 1600.
1600.
Okay, so more information will be dropped tomorrow. Friday we'll be doing some sitting. And everywhere you are in the world, I've already said that you can also do your own sitting and be doing your streaming party of a sort. So get ready. We'll be supplying you, furnishing you with more information latest tomorrow morning. Wait for it. In Team Dodo Solomon is also called Chemo, and thanks to Chemo for coming through as well. To Digital Rasta, he's got currency. He did our camera for us. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Until we meet again, you all be good, and remember that we have one thing to do: to protect our space, to project what we are doing, and to make sure we are also benefiting from it, directly and indirectly, financially and emotionally. However, we have to do it to make it happen. Subscribe to us. My name is Sammy Flex. We are out of here. Bye.